What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a Notion tour and also how I get everything organized and just get my together. You know what I mean? So before we get started, just know that there are days when I don't have my shit together. So this is just a view of how I try to get my shit together. It may seem like I always am organized. It doesn't mean that I'm always organized. There are definitely some days when I actually don't feel like doing anything, and it's completely fine to have those days like that. It is just necessary and crucial to make sure that there is no burnout. So before we get started in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification to get notified every single time I upload a new video. So now let's get started with the Notion tour. So first things first, here is my Notion. I have a bunch of pages over here. So this is just everything that I need to use for my Notion. This is just basically my personal stuff plus some extracurriculars and things like that. I also have another few Notions for my other extracurricular activities, for my clubs and stuff like that. So first, and my school stuff. Well, obviously I have this cute gift right here. And I have a picture of BTS. And then I have everything going on in school. So my upcoming tests and quizzes, and I check it off once it's done. So next up, I have a lab practical next Monday. And then basically I have some reminders for myself, and then I have my sub pages here. So my first sub page is my projects and assignments. So it's so finally satisfying to see that I have no assignments. And here are all my assignments for the week that I finished. And then at the end of each week, I just select all of these assignments and then I just delete it. And then if I have a new one, then I just go in here, and if I'm doing it or if I'm still working on it, then it goes in here. And then if I have any tests that I need to study for, then I make a new little page, sub page, and then I create it. And then on it I put my study plan for that certain subject, like what to study every single day. Next I have my school resources. So here's just everything I need for my classes. I have Google Classroom, their teacher website, agendas and stuff like that, just in case I misplace it. And then here I have all my study plans. So right now the only class that I'm really trying to study for is my online US history class. This one is not a class that I'm taking with school, I'm taking at BYU. So right now I'm just studying for my final exam. So I have my calendar, and then I have everything that I plan on doing for studying. Next, moving on to my personal calendar. So here's just all my events. So today obviously I'm just going to be teaching today. So this is my event for today. And then at the beginning of every single week, I will just put a list of everything I have so that way I can refer to it if I need to. Although I do not use that personal calendar that often though, to be honest, because I do use my bullet journal more often. So next I have my media list. So this is my whole table, I guess. I could view it by genre or I could view it by status. So if I'm going to do it by status, here is everything I'm reading / watching right now. So right now I'm watching Startup. I'm also listening to some podcasts and reading some books. And then here's everything that I'm ready to start. I have so many movies and shows to watch. It's actually kind of crazy. And then when I finish, I can drag it to the finished and updated section. And over here, sometimes I write a review for it. For example, for It's Okay to Not Be Okay, I wrote a review of the K-drama. It's so good, you guys should definitely watch it. Next I have my YouTube section, and there's Taehyung. Annyeong. Anyways, so first I have some YouTube video ideas. So just some brainstorming ideas that I might come out with soon. And right now I'm filming my Notion tour, and also I'm about to edit Thanksgiving break vlog, which will come up pretty soon. I have all my uploaded videos right over here, and then I have some video ideas that might come up later. So and then I have my YouTube calendar. So it's just everything that I need to do to line up my YouTube videos and make sure that I'm pretty active on YouTube. But I know it's kind of busy right now, so I might not upload a lot. I plan on uploading my Thanksgiving break vlog the week of finals, but I will see if I have time to edit it before finals. Next, I have my Dear Asian Youth Tri-Valleys. So here I have my to-do, and I also have my meeting notes. So for my to-do, it's just everything I need to do. And then also for meeting notes, every single time we take a meeting, I just take some notes just to keep myself a reminder. And then I also have Bob Tutor. Basically, here is everything that I have for Bob Tutor, and so Bob Tutor is an extracurricular of mine. I just manage the music platform, so this helps me be able to manage everything. I have students, teachers, brainstorming ideas, a to-do list, and meetings, so this is really helpful for that. So this is everything that was on my Notion, and now I'm going to show you guys how I keep myself organized. So the first thing that I do, if I get a new assignment, the first thing I do is obviously write it down in my school planner. So basically, I have everything that I need to do, and I just write it down, so that way I can be able to know what I'm supposed to do for every single class, and it just helps me stay on track of things. After I get my new assignment and I write it down, then I go to my projects and assignments, and I add a new assignment, which allows me to keep track of it more conveniently because it's on my computer, and because it's always on my computer, I am able to track it and make sure that I have it completed. Next, after I get that, then I flip to my bullet journal where I have every single thing that I need to do, and I just write it down in here. So then after, I can be able to track it, check it off in my bullet journal, and also check it off in Notion. Although it might seem a little bit redundant though to write it down twice, it just reminds me because the things that I write down in my bullet journal are everything that I need to do in the day, because a lot of the times the project and assignment takes a while to finish, so I will just finish the thing that I need to do for the day and I cross it off, and then I'm done for that subject. Another thing that really helps me stay motivated and also allows me to track my calendar is my bullet journal. So in my bullet journal, I have my bullet journal calendar. So here I have my calendar, which helps me stay on track of every single thing that I need to do and all the events. So for each of my weekly spreads, I basically write it down on the events list. For example, for this week, I have all my events written down over here, which can help me keep track of things and just not forget about certain events and meetings that I also have. And then additionally, on my computer, I have this calendar. So what I do is I open the calendar app, and it allows me to set, different events for different times. For example, today I have to teach, and it shows me, and around 30 to 45 minutes before the event, they will send a reminder, and it pops up and it has a little sound effect, so that way I can be able to know that I have an event coming up and also prepare mentally and physically for the event. Now I'm going to talk about how I use my iPad to stay productive. Currently, I have a iPad 7th generation. I got it at Costco, and technically my mom and I shared this. I use it more than my mom, so she just allows me to just take it most of the time. So in my productivity folder, I have Google Drive and Google Docs and everything in the Google company, and I have Duolingo, and I have Now Then, which is a very useful app that I use to track scheduling. Sometimes if I feel like I need to stay on task, then I will make a schedule for myself, which allows me to do everything that I need to do. Let's say study, then I will add a task. Let's say I'm going to do AP Calc. So then from around 2 p.m. today to, let's say, 2:30, I'm going to do AP Calculus. If I want to switch to another one, then I just add one later. Next, I have the best app, GoodNotes. So basically, I use this app mostly for home. For example, yesterday I had AP Chemistry homework to do, so I had to complete it, which I did on GoodNotes. And the best part about it is that you can export pages. You can select pages to export. Like, you can select multiple pages, and you can export as a PDF or as an image, or you could even export it as a GoodNotes, which is really good if somebody else has GoodNotes and you just want to share it with them. I have my US history notes, all my notes. I have AP chemistry notes. So basically like a digital notebook. So what's really good about this is that you can literally organize it. So I have AP calculus, and I have all these things, and you can also import PDFs from other places and also edit it as well, which is really useful. And I find that super helpful, especially if I'm going to take like a test. I don't need to print it out. I could literally just take it on here. I could write it down on. And one thing that kind of sucks is that you do have to have an Apple Pencil in order to actually make good progress with GoodNotes. But what I like about it is that the Apple Pencil, you can actually write and draw, and it's just really useful. Like, you can just do whatever you need to. It's basically pencil. However, I do think that sometimes if I have to take notes, then it's sometimes difficult to write because I just feel like the Apple Pencil slows down my writing speed if I still want to make it look good. So this is why I kind of switched to typing my notes out for my US history notes, because there's just a lot of content overall. But I just do think that it is very good if you're gonna take like pretty light, I guess, notes rather than like dense notes. So this is my iPad. This is pretty much everything that I have on my iPad that is used for productivity uses. So yeah. Anyways, so that was it for today's video. I know it's kind of more of like a chill video rather than like an actual vlog that I do all the time, but I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope this motivates you guys to start studying for your finals, because I know final season is coming up for a lot of you guys. Whether you're in uni or if you're in high school, just know that at the end of the day, whatever you put out is what you get. So you reap what you sow, what you sow, what you sow. You reap what you sow. I don't really know. But what you gotta do is work hard. You got this, and just don't fret about anything. Is worrying is just negative manifestation. Ashley Alexander 2020. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and thank you guys always for supporting me and my endeavors. I love you guys a lot. Peace, love, kisses. Mwah.